Thanks for coming. Today I'm gonna show you something. So 2 days ago we had huge announcements here at Token 2049. We are gonna go for cross-chain. So 1 second to switch. Okay. So the name of this workshop is Mastering Cross-Chain Swaps. Insights on 1inch Fusion. My name is Sergej Kunz. I'm co-founder of 1inch Network, software engineer, software architect for 20 years. So why cross-chain is important, why it matters. We have a huge amount of liquidity, fragmented cross-chain. We have 55% on Ethereum, but we have also Solana, Tron, Arbitrum, Base, Avalanche, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain. And we want to be efficient in Web3 in decentralized finances. And that's why we should aggregate cross-chain liquidity. So if you look on the volumes, we have in 2023, 2024 already 70 billions on cross-chain volumes. Most bridge tokens are ETH with 48%, stablecoins around 40%, some other with 12%. Cross-chain bridges are used for cross-chain transfers of assets. But there are some disadvantages. So if you're speaking about user-centric products, user-face, bad UX, you need to find the right bridge. So you need, if you want to swap from Gnosis chain to Ethereum, you need to find the original Gnosis chain and to be sure that it's not a scam website, right? So it's really pain. And maybe you get worse rate in terms of specific token pair. Not every bridge support all tokens or only maybe stables. So you manage the how as a user. So and if you're a developer, it's really terrible. You need to rebuild the wheel again by just aggregating potentially these bridges and other cross-chain solutions. Or you use someone who maybe gets hacked, what we have seen recently. Some bridge aggregators got hacked because the allowance was set, written, not properly programmed in a smart contract, so someone could exploit the approvals of users. So, and if you don't take care to read the smart contract of the integration party, then you could potentially face a huge loss in funds, or your customers could face the loss. It's slow to use the bridge. I personally had really bad experience with Gnosis native chain bridge, and you wait like 30 minutes. You know, of course they protect themselves and protect you as well, but it's terrible. Terrible user experience. Yeah, you get, I already said, bad rates as well, and maybe they charge fees on you. So cross-chain bridges are centralized, some of them try to be more decentralized, expensive, unsafe, inconvenient. We have cross-chain swap solution. They use messaging protocols like layer 0. Layer 0 is cool, but for swaps it's dangerous because someone can become greedy when like hundreds of millions of US dollars flowing through messaging protocol, by using messaging protocol through cross-chain solutions, cross-chain swaps. Someone can become greedy and start maybe to attack, or validators became greedy and start to fake messages. So there's security risks. So, and here again we have also slow swaps. You get charged. So I discovered some providers, they charge fees. We from 1inch, we have different point of view on that. So we should grow the space and not make money on small amount of people. Of course, you need to be sustainable, but it's, yeah, if you can operate more or less in sustainable for the next 5 years, so it's 2 to 5 years, then maybe it makes no sense to charge. So it's too complex also with the cross-chain swaps. Potentially, you need to do the transaction by yourself. So you take the risks maybe of sandwich attacks as well, or front-running attacks. I'd say for large swaps, I said already, someone can try to attack when it became more economically for the attacker. So you can be also rug pulled. So someone can maybe remove liquidity from the bridge, and your assets stuck maybe somewhere in the middle as well. So our solution is atomic swaps together with our intent-based protocol. So we run intent-based protocol for swaps since December 2022. I personally came to this problem with executing transaction by myself when I had to rebalance my portfolio. I was under 1 year of holding period in Germany. I'm a German citizen. I need to pay taxes for my like trades when I earn. And I had to sell all Ethereum, what I had, and some other assets, and to buy it again. So it's like I can fix the loss in the bill. So I did it, and I recognized I was front-run. Also by using 1inch for the classic swap, so I did the transaction by myself. Someone became very smart and started to also front-run our users. That's why we figured out with our team to build an intent-based protocol where a user just create an off-chain order, and we use specific Dutch auction approach. I will show you how does it work a little bit later, to ensure that the user get fair and I would say best execution what they can get by having a MEF protection. So, and then we were looking to build the same with the intent-based protocol also for cross-chain, since it was terrible to use the bridges. And I had my personal pain, so I got my payouts from RealT. It's a tokenized real estate project where you get every week USDC payouts on Gnosis chain. They send it just over. And I have a 1inch debit card, what I use normally to pay coffee, for coffee or some other small things. And I had the problem, I had to transfer from Gnosis chain to Ethereum. It took 30 minutes to 1 hour. Once I forgot to claim, and then on the website it disappears. Then I had to find out how to get the money from the bridge. So we found out that someone posted 2012 on Bitcoin Talk forum proposal about hash time lock contracts. So it's atomic swap approach where you can just easily ensure that everyone gets the money. Doesn't matter is it cross-chain or this is just another P2P deal. Yeah, you can do it also on the same chain in atomic manner. So to find the proper rate where the user is okay with the rate and the market maker is also able to settle because it makes sense in terms of business, we came to the Dutch auction approach. I will show a little bit later. So we call it intent-based atomic cross-chain swaps. It's seamless, secure, gasless. You don't pay for the execution itself. It's included already in the rate. And the price comes from the competition between market makers. That means you get really good execution and good rate. It's self-custodial. It's very important. So everything what we are building is self-custodial. We don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone. I always verify everything. So it's extensible. So anyone can build integration for Fusion. So also here on the hackathon. If you want a nice bounty, you can, for example, build based on our white paper and already existing implementation, what you can find on GitHub of our smart contract. You can build on Solana, Ton, on whatever chain. Even you can just write Bitcoin script on Bitcoin, and you can implement our protocol, and you can get really nice bounty. This is efficient, again, Dutch auction, competitive, resolvers compete between each other, so we try to create a situation where they compete between each other. It's trustless. There are no third parties, no messaging protocols in between bridges or something else. 1inch Fusion Plus looks like that, so we have here in the middle we have like you select on what chain you want to sell tokens and what chain you want to receive tokens. Under the hood we have MEF protection by design. It's just the architecture of intent-based protocols. It's not possible to sandwich or to front run. It's P2P, it's zero gas costs, I already said. Very cool thing, maybe no one recognized this, you can trade asynchronously. So in a traditional blockchain transaction, you have nonces. So you create one transaction, you send, you create another transaction, you send. So the first transaction needs to be executed, and then the second transaction can be only executed with the higher nonce. And this is not the case here. You can just create 50 trades, and all the 50 trades going to be executed completely asynchronously. Why? Because arbitrage traders fill, they can do also partial fills. They can also take only parts of the order. And they fill in different orders, and you just don't care, and it's happening just asynchronously because there are no nonces or something in the orders. There, but for cancellation only. Yeah. So we have resolvers, professional market makers, arbitrage traders who trade among different networks, different platforms, also centralized exchanges. They source liquidity from everywhere. They even use options, you know, like to hedge position and to sell maybe Ethereum to be more liquid than the others. Pathfinders use under the hood to get the market rates. To understand, okay, what is the current market condition, and what you see in the swap interface at 1 inch, it's pessimistic quote. It's what you would get in worst case, but you would get in most cases you get better rate or the same as you have seen. We have compliance layer here in place. 1 inch foundation take care that every market maker is, every resolver is clean. So they do KYB, they do ML screening. So we ensure that there are no North Korean hackers sitting and filling orders. Also, if someone create an order, like a hacker from North Korea, happened multiple times, create order, we don't accept. We act as a relayer in between to replicate the messages, like the orders between user and market makers. And here also one more thing what you can build a P2P network. Just take a look into IPFS library. There are some nice P2P libraries what you can use. Build a P2P network and simulate replication of user orders to resolvers. Yeah. I would love to build in the next 2 years something like that, that we introduce fully decentralization of APIs, so we can store orders and share with resolvers, and we can do actually much more things. But this real case. Also, you can create nice bounty here. Yeah, let's go further. How does it work? We have a specific flow for this atomic swap. User create off-chain order. It's shared with the market makers. Market makers settle partially the order or fully. When it becomes profitable for them, what they do, they go to the smart contract, to the protocol on the origin chain with the order and execute a transaction to create escrow for the market maker itself on the origin chain, and the user funds are transferred to this escrow. After that, market maker, like resolver, creates on the destination chain additional escrow, and the escrow is assigned to my wallet, and the resolver deposits the right amount what they need to deposit. The user client verifies that the right amount is there, the escrow is created, and the wallet is the owner of it. And after that, the client shares the secret. Yeah? So the order is created with the hash of the secret. So, and as soon as the resolver gets the secret, they can go and actually withdraw from origin chain the assets to own pocket. And then we force the resolver to transfer the tokens to the user wallet from the destination escrow. So we have seamless experience for the user. User don't do any transaction at all, except maybe approval for the smart contract if they don't have. If the token doesn't accept permit. So if the token doesn't support permit, where you can just give a signature instead of approval. So that's it. Then we have time locks. And to ensure just that we have finality here, that we avoid reorganizations of the blockchain. Most of the risks are on the resolver side, so they need to take care that they wait enough to avoid reorganization. So if a resolver start the process of the settlement, but somehow stop because something goes wrong or they don't like anymore, there's another resolver who can do the settlement and get additional payments for this work. Because the origin resolver, the first resolver who do the settlement, need to deposit security deposit. So we have really nice flow and fall back if something goes wrong with the resolver who settle. Dutch auction. It's smart Dutch auction. We launched Fusion December 2022 with a linear Dutch auction. It was, you see in the left top corner, this is spot price. Spot price, what you see on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. So here in the middle, you see the market rate. Market rate you get when you exchange the full amount. In this case, 5,436 ETH. It's real case from someone. And you would face price impact. The difference between the spot price and the market rate is the price impact. So to avoid the price impact, I had somehow like, after a long discussion with a friend, he pitched a really crazy idea. Completely different topic, somehow my brain did this picture. The theory is you have, we sell in time. Just imagine like maybe 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, we would like to sell the full amount. In these 6 minutes, we try to sell for the better rate for the user. We try to sell almost on the spot price. How we define the price points here? You see here yellow, these are price points. So these price points are defined by, take the full amount, divide by 6. Then we have first point 1/6, second point 2/6, 3/6, 4/6, 5/6, and 6/6 here at the end for the full amount. So, and we say, okay, in the 1/6 of the time, we set the price of 1/6 of the amount you swap, and it works. You see, these green lines, market makers fill the orders, not on the market rate. So this guy got $40,000 more compared to just normal old classic way to execute among decentralized exchanges in one single transaction. Huge improvement for big trades, works very well also with small amounts, thanks to this idea as well. So I was walking like easy like half year with the problem that the settlement sometimes didn't happen immediately or in the first minutes. It cost not super seamless experience, and it was because the price sometimes has spikes, like it grows. The gas price grows on Ethereum sometimes, and then we don't meet the market conditions, and no one would like to settle because they don't make any money. That's why we decided to make the price points dynamic, based on the gas price in a block. So when the user creates the order, we give them, we put in the order the information to what gas cost they signed the order. And we know how much did we calculate for the gas execution cost to just ensure that, that someone settled. Yeah? And then we adapt the price and maybe move it below, but still an acceptable price range for the user. And after that, we have 75% faster settlement than before. So this is how does it work right now on the D app. You just enable it in settings, still in kind of beta testing. We collect analytics information and still do waiting for more resolvers to join to solve the cross chain. And so you select just what you have on one chain, what you want on the other chain, and settlement happens. Here you see partial fills, and here you see it's a little bit gamification here with quantum security scan and so on. Just a small asterisk from my side. It's anyway magic what's happening under the hood. So yeah, how you can integrate Fusion? We have under oneinch.dev in our dev portal. You can get a free access. You need any help, our team is here with such t-shirts or just 1inch t-shirts. We can help you in any way. You can get easily a free auth key from our oneinch.dev portal, and you can use our SDK. We have already a small SDK. if you want to improve the SDK because you find something, you can contribute. It's also an option to get some price for this as well, so for contribution. Yeah, you can get orders, you can get the quotes, you can place orders, yeah. So take a look into the documentation, it's well described. If not, then just give a feedback to our team, we will improve shortly. So yeah, just check it out on our dev portal. If you have any questions, I'm here. So I'm not sure if you have time. Do I have time? 9 minutes? Okay, I was very fast. So I open for questions. You have questions, just ask.
We can develop with a free tier, right?
Yeah, you can develop a free tier if it's not enough for you for something, for some use cases. We can enable enterprise plan for you for a short period of time for the hackathon, no problem. So in general, also, if you run your own startup, you build your own startup, we have support programs, so you can get enterprise for free, enterprise plan. We support up to 1 year for free, and then we discuss further. So we are coming from hackathon. I don't know, maybe you don't know, we were born on Ethereum Global Hackathon here in Singapore. No, not in Singapore, in New York. Our first hackathon was in Singapore, ETHGlobal. So my journey began here in this city. And in New York, we have built over a couple of sleepless nights. I have a small keynote also today, so I will show you how this started. Yeah, we support developers. You can just operate for free if you don't make any money.
So I had two questions. The first being since you support cross-chain swaps, so I mean, can we personally add the tokens, or the one-inch team adds the tokens? And so as there's Circle 12 USDC, which is on different chains. So the first question is that the support for more tokens. The second question is regarding the smart Dutch actions, Dutch swaps. How do they work?
So in terms of tokens, tokens can be added in the form in the UI. If you do it programmatically, it should actually work with custom tokens as well. So you can, for example, if you ask for quote, you just put the addresses here, you see? So there's no problem. You can build small on user interface, and you can work just with the API, for example. In terms of the cancellation of the order, you mean? It can expire. You don't pay any funds. Also, if it cancels, you get the funds back. So in the flow, in the settlement, when the market maker comes and settle, your tokens are transferred to the escrow. If something goes wrong and no one settles, you just get the funds back because the resolver moves your funds with security deposit. So someone else will just move your funds back to your wallet. You don't pay anything for this. All risks are on resolver. Yeah. Resolver, they don't like this, so I got already some calls what we are doing and why we put all the risks on the resolvers. And I told them, you're professionals, or we are not in kindergarten, so we need to protect users. And in terms also of regulation, sooner or later we need to provide high grade of user experience. Yes, we are looking to make our own standards, but I spoke 2 days ago with Uniswap team. They have already proposal. We have some comments to this cross-chain standard what they introduced with across. If they change what we want, then we go with the standard of Uniswap and across, and we will upgrade in the next version. The thing is, smart contracts were already done last year in December, completely with security audits. So we were just a little bit slow with the backend team and some frontend teams. Actually, we did 2-3 weeks hackathon in Dubai now. We have headquarters, so you're welcome to visit us if you want when you are in Dubai. We did hackathon and delivered the last things in hackathon mode, thanks to the team. Yeah, I hope we will go with just United Standard.
How are you guys managing the trustless security of the intents that you're using?
We ensure it on smart contract level. So Dutch auction is in smart contract. So the order, if you look on the order how it's created, there's additional information what you need to set. You can put the price points into it, and then it's just ensured in the settlement contract. Yeah. So nothing can go wrong theoretically. If no one settles, the order expires. If someone settles, it's on the conditions you actually define when you create the order. And the order is also min return, so less than min return you cannot get. Yeah, and we share einfach, we share the orders with the resolvers. This can go maybe wrong that our servers are down or something. That's why I ask here someone to build a PGP system so we can just rely on decentralized infrastructure. Any other questions to bounties or something, or you have maybe an idea to build something you are not sure or something? You can also come to me if you want, so if you don't want to share the idea with others. Yeah.
Can you tell something about the hash lock and the signature that's being done in the SDK side?
Once again?
Can you tell something about the hash log and the signature that is used in the SDK?
I didn't write the SDK by myself, so there's a good documentation you can take a look, and we have a technical team here, so Tanner can answer also questions regarding this. This is just normal standard atomic approach with the secret and the hash of the secret when you create the order. So yeah, my team will provide help as much as we can. So we have right now Ethereum, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, Arbitrum, Optimism, Base, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain in support. We want more, for sure. We will add Solana, Ton, Bitcoin, but we need also your help. Yeah? So it's also possible to get grants. So we have DAO, we have $15 million right now for different grants. So you can actually get 1 year's salary. So it's going to be streamed. You can just work full time if our committee will select you if you want to do this. Yeah, kind of to build, I don't know, Bitcoin script based implementation of our protocol. Cool. Then thank you very much. It was a pleasure. Yeah. See you.